Hi, welcome to Aphasia Moments, a video podcast where we explore life with aphasia, apraxia of speech, dysarthria, and other communication issues. I'm your host, Cheryl Tondro. I'm here to share part of my journey. Because I have these communication challenges, my speech may sometimes be hard to understand. I encourage you to use the closed captioning feature located just below the video, CC. It may help you to figure out the words I'm trying to say. So without further ado, let's dive into our topic for today. Today is day 20 of my 33 days of reading a book. And in this book, every day we're asked to read a short passage, which includes a lesson to reflect on, and also a virtue or characteristic that we strive to have. And I talk about how this virtue helps us as we recover, and especially as we try to move forward in our search to live our very best life. So today, the virtue is love. I had to really think about this, see how is this a virtue? Because it's not the love, like the feeling of love that you have for one another, but it's deeper than that. It's bestowing unconditional love. It's love. Let's say the virtue of love allows us to care for another person even more than we care for ourselves. Is an overflowing of the goodness that you have in your heart. Love gives us the grace to make small and large sacrifices without harboring any ill will or resentment toward the object of our love. With every act of love, every sacrifice for love's sake, our capacity to grows. Our capacity to love grows. So usually I don't share the passage with you, but I think the lessons in this passage really will resonate with you, especially those who've had a stroke or other trauma that really affects your life and changes our priorities. The lesson in this book says, love rearranges our priorities. Our priorities reveal who and what we love. So this book is about spirituality, and I've tried to not make it too religious, or because I think it's a universal concept. So if you'll permit me, I'll read from the passage. Many people lose friends as they grow spiritually. I don't say this is to upset you, but rather to make you aware of the situation you may encounter, so you make sense of it when it arrives. Our priorities change as we grow spiritually, and so we become less interested in doing things that don't help us keep growing. This may include things we loved to do in the past, and if it was something we enjoyed doing with friends, it might be hard for them to understand seeing why our interests have changed. This is an opportunity to share with them the beautiful new path you have discovered. Some people will be hungry to learn more about what you have experienced, and others will be resistant. Some people may even reject you because your mere presence challenges them to change and grow. I think this passage really resonated with me because I think when we have a stroke or other trauma that causes the communication challenges, we may need to prioritize our health and well-being and spirituality because we know that we could have died, and we have a new chance. And when we discover these things, it may change the relationship with people who we were close to before. I think when we focus on changing what we do physically, what we're able to do, or what affects us now, because I know loud noises, crowds, there's so much that really affects me. I try to stay away from some things. Physically, we try to be more healthy. That could interfere with things that we did with friends and family before. And emotionally, we're maybe not the same. We're the same person, but maybe we relax. We relax differently. They're more emotionally connected to things, and so I think it's really important for us to think about the ways we have changed and the way we want to change, and how that affects relationships and who we choose to love and who we choose to give our energy to. I wanted to share a passage again. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, does not dishonor others, is not self-seeking, is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. And so we strive to have more love for ourselves, for others. So I really think there's a lot more we can say, but this is a short podcast. So please think about what we've talked about today, how our priorities have changed, and how it really has made our life much better. And maybe we have more close relationships with the people now than we ever did before because we have stronger connections. I hope that by sharing this today, I gave you something to think about, and also reminded you that even with communication challenges, life can be still full of meaning, connection, and joy, and maybe even better than it was before. Remember, it's not about striving for perfection. It's about finding what works for you, being patient with yourself, and celebrating the success and progress, no matter how small it may seem. Remember, you are a unique, wonderful person and have so much more to offer the world. If you found this podcast helpful or inspiring, please consider liking, sharing, and definitely commenting, because I'd love to hear your thoughts or your experiences. This is a place where you can all learn from each other and support each other. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.